Hi, is happy day. Well, it ain't the prettiest, but I got a lot of environment I got to deal with here. Rain, sleet, snow, thunderstorms, uh, winds, drastic temperature, ups and downs, uh, mammals, reptiles. You're not gonna get all the insects. I'm off grid here, so I'm working with that aspect also. But I really put a lot of thought. It took me a couple of years just learning. You got to figure what is here. You have to understand your environment. You can't just, I've maybe some years better off than I am, but I failed multiple times just all willy-nilly in it out there, and that's because of me, because I'm not a great hand waterer, and now I'm moving forward trying to do that, but whatever. So we take your little brief. So the fence here, that's 7 feet tall, and that goes all the way around. I installed wood posts every 8 feet. I went 2 feet deep with them, and 2 bags of 80-pound bags of ready mix each post. So structurally, she's got a good foundation. Around the perimeter, 80 feet, it's 24 by 16. Around the perimeter, I buried, you can see one sticking out there, a roof panel. Those went down 18 inches, and I trenched all the way around. And then they're 18 inches high. I am going to get a roll of hardware cloth and attach it to the outside to help better trap the fabric and, create more of a barrier, because there's a lot of stuff here. Those little foam things I just put on top because the fence was willy-nilly there on the top there. So we don't use solid here. And I used solid on the front. This side, this is a breezy landscape ground fabric. And so, yeah, it's black. It is definitely not a top cloth or a south-facing cloth if you want to do anything in the winter, but it's very effective for the wind. I don't know whatever it's made of, but the roll's been sitting on my property for a couple of years and nothing touches it. Nothing, not even spiders. So I know I shouldn't have that close to the garden, but you know what? It's personal, whatever. So what else have we done? I guess we'll flip us into the inside. Oh yeah, around the front here. So like I said, I didn't want to make any shadows on the front, and I'm a little bummed about this plastic, but we'll work with that once the winter comes. But so in the front on the bottom, I buried hardware cloth 18 inches deep for the no shadow zone. But I also had you see that little open space there. I had to do that around the corner post because this was an afterthought, I had built the structure, and you see everything digging, and it's like, man, stuff's just gonna dig in there. So then you got to make your addition, and I'm gonna be chasing stuff because this isn't definite, but this is a very nice structure. So far I've held up to 40-mile-an-hour winds. It's pretty breathy in there. I might need a fan or so, but let me show you what we've done on the inside. Well, so like I said, it's 24 by 16. This side is the 16. So I took these 20-foot 1-inch PVC. I just bent them across. Hey, check it out. And so to sink into the wood post, I used my structural wood posts. I sunk a 3-foot piece of rebar 18 inches deep into that wood post, and then 18 inches up. I had to give it a little bend to make the bend once it came out, but made nice hoops. I made 3 ribs, and I'm still debating where I could best apply a little bit more structure because it does get wonky. I've had 40. So the legs I underconnected, and I just used little 2-hole straps, 1 inch, and 3/4 inch roof screws with that plastic gasket. Custom made the legs. I added that bracket in as an afterthought. This top run here, that was another observe and add. And then so for this top is 30% shade reduction. So it's a little breathy too. It really lets in a lot of breeze, but this fence is 7 feet. But so that was all I had on the front of this. And I was getting a lot of wind. Like, it was letting a lot of wind. So I put the plastic up. I'm not stoked about the shadow difference, but for right now, for summer, it's just fine. to attach the fabric, because I didn't want to tie it onto the PVC, I used this steel, and it's coated in plastic. I used that turnbuckle. I ran it all the way around. I had to make these, and I weaved it through the fence. And so I'm really taking the pressure off of the PVC because it's not very structural. I also coated the PVC with some UV paint gloss. And we will just, keep moving forward. On the floor here, I did the hardware cloth. Just every step you can do, this is another afterthought for that. And it just keeps, just keep adapting and rolling along with it. But yeah, this is an interesting climate, and it's taken a while, but this is a really nice structure. I've taken some good winds, and I think it's going to do great for me. I like the 30% up top. That's going to benefit. The sun isn't terrible here. Got a nice elevation. Well, thanks for watching the garden tour. Any questions, just write a comment. I'll answer you back. All right, have a nice day. Thanks for watching.